My best friend made me her maid of honor and used me to pay for her wedding. Then she replaced me with her awful sister-in-law, so I refused to attend her wedding. My best friend recently got engaged and she asked me to be her maid of honor. I was so incredibly happy, especially since we've been inseparable since kindergarten. I was going to take my duties as her maid of honor seriously and make her big day unforgettable. I spent nearly $700 on her bachelorette party, buying cute outfits for everyone and renting a party bus with all-you-can-drink drinks. The other girls pitched in, but I'm the most financially stable, so the majority fell on me. I helped plan the wedding of her dreams, right down to contacting the vendors and setting dates when she was too busy. What I'm trying to say is that I did a lot for her. Then, 2 weeks before the wedding, my best friend asked me to step down and said that her future sister-in-law would be taking the role of maid of honor. I didn't understand why, because she isn't close with her sister-in-law and would complain about her all the time. I was pissed though, and we got into a huge argument over it. I felt like I was just a bank to her since I paid for everything, and now that she had the wedding of her dreams, she was ready to get rid of me. I said things I wasn't proud of, but I really did feel used. And it didn't help that she called me money hungry when I asked for my money back. I honestly didn't know what would make her rethink her decision, because she seemed so happy that I was her maid of honor. But word got around that we had a fight, and since then, I've received texts from our friends, best friend's family, the groom's family, even the sister-in-law, telling me that I'm a drama queen who needs to get over herself and that it isn't about me. This has messed me up a lot because everyone is against me, but I do think I have a right to be angry since this situation is so unfair. Was I really in the wrong like everyone says? Update: I met my friend at around 9 a.m. yesterday at a local coffee shop to talk things out. She looked really bad, her hair was super greasy and unkempt, she had really bad eye bags, and she seemed totally exhausted. When I asked her what was wrong, she just apologized. I kept prodding, and it turns out that her in-laws are real pieces of work. Apparently they've been harassing her for nearly 3 years about having her sister-in-law as the maid of honor at the wedding, and when my friend chose me they went ballistic. My friend said she thought she'd be able to handle it until the wedding day, but then mother-in-law threatened to ruin her wedding by wearing a wedding dress, spilling wine on the bride's dress, making inappropriate speeches, etc. unless sister-in-law was the maid of honor. My friend panicked, and that's when she told me I would no longer be maid of honor. She apologized for the money-hungry comment and said that she was just in such an awful place mentally that hearing me mention the money made her really upset. The reason all our friends were attacking me is because they knew about the mother-in-law situation and assumed I knew it too. But my friend had never mentioned anything bad about her family to me, so I was just oblivious the entire time. Had I known, I would have reacted differently, and now I understand why they were being really mean to me. As for the fiancé, he was completely in the dark too. He doesn't have a good relationship with his mother already since she mistreated him for being a boy. She had always wanted a girl, so when she got one, she made her prized possession, basically the golden child of the family. My friend didn't want to be what destroyed that relationship. When my friend told me all this, I felt awful. I didn't know she was enduring 3 years of harassment because of me. We both apologized to each other and we cried a lot. When the tears stopped, I encouraged her to tell her fiancé because keeping this from him wasn't helping anyone. Besides, if he decided to cut off mother-in-law, then that was his decision, not hers. After talking a lot more about future boundaries, our friendship, and the wedding, I decided I would attend and we'd still be friends. I know my friend didn't handle this in the best way, but I've known her for over 2 decades and she's practically my platonic soulmate. That's not something you should throw away because of this. Days later, I received a text from my friend saying that her fiancé disinvited his mom and practically half the family, including sister-in-law, because of their treatment of my friend and me. She asked if I would be willing to be the maid of honor again, and I said yes.